often do you give yourself me time? I'm 25 and I haven't been in a long-term relationship. Help. How to get over a cheating ex. It hurts, dude. If your friend is knowingly talking to someone in a relationship, would you tell them you disagree? Hello. It's time to get personal. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. I feel way too short. I am short. There's too much. This video is just gonna be me realizing how short I am. Hey guys, what's up? My name's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, today is gonna be a little bit of a different video. You guys are probably wondering, why are we in my restroom right now? Why are we starting off here? Why do I look like this? Like, my hair is like so bad, everything's so bad. It is currently 10 p.m. right now, and I know what you're thinking, Megan, that is so freaking late. It is. I'm a night owl though. I got off of work like closer to 8 p.m. so realistically this makes sense for me. But if you guys didn't read the title, today's video is going to be like a girl talk TMI big sis advice video. I had you guys submit questions over there on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me on Instagram because I be asking you guys stuff sometimes. And sometimes I be forgetting about said video idea I had and I keep asking the same questions. Luckily, people submitted questions, so luckily this isn't, end all be all, and hopefully there's, this starts a series here on my channel. I am, for one, not the first person to do this concept. There is a million of these types of videos out there, but obviously I am not those people. I have different experiences, so I feel like I can give different backgrounds, different opinions, different lore, just like me and you trying to get to know each other a bit more even too. If you guys like this video, make sure to comment down below that you guys would want a part 2. And if you guys want to ask me questions, again, probably submit it there. You can leave your questions down here if you don't really care who sees your comments. Maybe we'll make a part 2 to this, and if we don't and this absolutely flops, then that's okay, because we tried. Is what today's video. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, because why not? It's free. You can watch me struggle through my late 20s because that's always fun. We can struggle together. And let's just start answering your guys' questions. You guys are probably again wondering, why am I in the restroom? Well, besides falling over a scale, I was like, what am I doing? I wanted to film this different than just a sit down video. I thought it would have been nice if we kind of did this like sleepover vibes, and I got unready from the day and did my nighttime routine while I'm answering your guys' questions. Get on to the first question, and guys, some of you didn't hold back. You were a little juicy, More of them were really kind of sad, but disclaimer, if you are watching this and you are my mother or you are my father or you're related to me in any way, shape, or capacity, please click out of this video. This video was not meant for you. This is for the girlies, theys, and the gays. This is for the girlies, okay? This is not meant for you. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to click out because I don't need you here. I don't need your mom. I know you're here still. Click out, just give this video a like, and be done. And I think the perfect question is, how often do you give yourself me time? I don't know what these quotes mean. Quotes was like a me time, and I was like, girl, what do you mean by me time? Do you mean like self-care? Do you mean like I like how that was my impression. I give myself me time like every single night. I'm very much a night owl, and I like to decompress after work, whether that be going to the gym or doing what I'm doing now. I'm doing all my self-care things. So taking a long shower, doing my face masks, shaving up my face, doing my skincare, doing my nails is really a me time activity. And I think doing that for yourself at least a couple times a week really helps me keep some part of my sanity. I am a people person to an extent. It's more so if I like you as a person, then yes, I'll be around you. But if I don't know you or don't care, I would love to be in my bed with my dogs. Reading is also a really good place that I express my own me time. That's just where I can let my little imagination run. And whether that be, my dragon books, my little fourth wing, or whether that be my little hockey smut books. Yeah, I'm really into hockey smut books. I don't know what genre that is, but that's a genre in my life now. But if we mean this on the latter, if you're talking about like that type of me time, girl, do you. I don't think too much can be too much, but I have heard that if you use like a lot, it can like kind of ruin the sensations down there. So just be careful with that. You know, maybe go a little manual, maybe go a little handheld. Hair is brushed out. Now it's time to go shower. You do not need to see that, okay? And we're back, looking a little less tragic. But let's move on to the next question. I'm 25 and I haven't been in a long-term relationship. Help. Well, girl, it's over for you. I am just kidding. Honestly, kind of slay. I started dating when I was a wee little lad. I was around, you know, if you don't count middle school little relationships that last like a week, around 15 is when I had my first quote-unquote boyfriend. I don't know why I said quote-unquote. He was a guy. He was my boyfriend. I don't know. Lovely experience. But after that, it was a downhill train wreck. I recommend, if you truly haven't found someone that you're not vibing with, it doesn't really matter what age you are. Like, yes, you're 25. Most people probably have had a relationship at some point in their lives by then. There's other people who haven't, and they go on to be 26, 27, 28, and they get their first boyfriend or their first serious relationship, and they end up being the love of their life, and they end up getting married and living happily ever after. So I really think putting some perspective on it is really nice, to have your frontal lobe developed before you go into dating, especially if you're a girly pop and you're dating the men, you're dating the male species as your dating pool. It would just be lovely if that frontal, you know, lobe was developed fully. Don't stress, everyone has their own timelines, and you might just be a girly pop who is a little bit of a late bloomer, but that's okay, because honestly 25 is still pretty young. Like, at least you're not dating a frat guy, or, you know, having a very serious relationship through college that turns out to be like one of the most worst experiences of your life. Like, you don't need that tragic backstory. Yeah, just brushed up my hair. We're gonna let it air dry for a bit before I put it into braids. But let's head over to the desk area so I can start shaving my face, because I haven't shaved it in a while and I want to get my brows looking adequate. Let's get our Choco headband on with his little chickie friend. Let me get my utensils. Buy more face shavers because I'm running out. That was my last one. Damn. Okay, cool. Slay. So moving on to our next question. How long should a talking stage last? I'm confused, girl. Well, obviously it lasted too damn long if you're confused. Just saying. For me, talking stage, so talking to me is just something that is synonymous with dating, in my opinion. The timeline before you are official or making it official, or you end up in a situationship, that area is what I think a talking stage is. To me, maximum 3 months, minimum a month. To be honest, if you guys are purely just talking and it's been a month and he has not asked you out on a date, you're not talking, you're just chit-chatting, being friends with someone. A guy who wants to date you is going to want to date you. For example, me and my boyfriend, our first date, he got in a car accident minutes before he was supposed to pick me up. And what happened? He went back and got his mom's car and still took me out to get some Italian food. So if a man is gonna want to date you, he's gonna make it very obviously clear that he is going to want to date you. After by month 3 or 4, I kind of just want to be like, what the hell is this? Because I kind of just want to, I don't want to waste my time. Like, you're either into me or you're not, and I need to know that by month 3 or 4. Now this one kind of is similar, but this is kind of different. It's how to get over a situationship. Now, if there's something all girls must go through, it's that situationship that lasted way too damn long and left you heartbroken in the end. To be honest, I've only really been in one situationship, and it caused me a lot of emotional stress for no damn reason, because truly at the end of the day, didn't want this man to be my boyfriend. I don't think I really even liked him. I think it was just the first guy after my breakup where I was like, he's decent and nice to me, so why not? But it took me 3 months to get to that conclusion, and once I started liking him back, things flip-flopped and changed, and he ended up ghosting me. His 3rd attempt of trying to ghost me, I think, because he used to still unfriend me a lot on Snapchat. I don't think that man liked me either. I don't know what we were doing. We were just wasting each other's times, and it was, you know, fine. I got to see My Chemical Romance because of it. I not only got to see My Chemical Romance, I went to go see The Regrets, as well as I went to Sad Summer with him, where I went to go see water parks and meet them for the first time. So you know what? God works in mysterious ways. But to get over a situationship, you know, everyone says the best way to get over someone is under someone. Am I right, everyone? Don't do that. I think situationships are hard because you don't really get closure from them a lot of the times. Like I just said, my only one I had, he ghosted me, which was chill because I was kind of done with it at the time. But if you're not like me and you're someone who's genuinely hurt by the back and forth, and I think one thing you have to really think about is the fact of how much effort are you putting into mourning this situationship, because it's probably more effort than they probably ever did during the situationship, and that alone should piss you off. I think everyone deserves to find someone who puts in effort or just even shows that they're interested and likes the person. And I think remembering the fact that there are 8 billion people on this earth, why are we so heartbroken over a man who has a bowl cut? Why are we upset over a man who is shorter than you in heels? Why are we upset over a man in general? You know, I know it's easier said than done, but really focusing on you and things that make you happy, whether that be going to the gym, clearing your mind, doing something creative, painting, learning to be by yourself, I think would do wonders for you, because you're gonna have so much fun with yourself that you're gonna be like, why did I even care about that person? You know, because I'm awesome. What to do to be more confident when going out on dates. Now girls, I know it's hard. I know it's hard out here. Trust me, I have heard the stories. I've been there. I've been a girly trying to date. It's never fun because I truly could not be bothered with people and like small talk. I want to know your past traumas. I want your lore on the first date, and not a lot of people take to that kindly, obviously, and I don't want to trauma bond with anyone, even though it is my specialty. How to be more confident on dates is kind of just being more sure of yourself. Obviously, if you haven't put in that work of confidence towards yourself and self-love, you're not going to feel all that confident. If you did not put in the foundation and groundwork that it is to self-love, you're not going to be confident. So I recommend doing that before you even get into the dating scene. Truly figure out what you like as a person and what your non-negotiables are going into a relationship, because once you figure that out and once you have a sure place of yourself, you're not going to tolerate any other person's BS. And some small things that I like to do to be more confident in a date is really focusing on picking out what outfit I'm wearing, an outfit that makes me not only look cute but makes me feel good. If I pick something that is overly sexual or something for the male gaze, I don't really feel that comfortable. But if it's something that I personally like, is my style, and I think is cute, and I carry myself because I know I look cute, it's gonna shine through the confidence that I have how I'm carrying myself. I also like taking my time getting ready, doing my hair, doing my makeup, whatever you like to do. Just sitting down and taking time for yourself to do it nicely and just having that me time, I think is gonna put you in a good headspace once you start going out on dates. And I think something important to remember, especially once you start dating, is that you do not owe any of these strangers anything. At the end of the date, you're meeting someone for an hour or two, you're getting to know them, and if you don't like them, then that's okay. I think also in a society, girls tend to make sure that the guy likes them, and we don't really ever stop and ask if we like them, because why do I care if this man likes me if I do not like him back? Face is all done and shaven, so it's time to go do our skincare. Let's go. Okay, we're back in the restroom. Time to do some of my skincare. We're actually going to be doing, I wanted to actually go in with my Mixsoon products that I got a couple weeks ago. I haven't been able to test them out, but I'm excited. I think I'm just gonna go in with this Centella cleansing foam. Let's see how this bad boy does. This one hits a little close to home. How to get over a cheating ex. It hurts, dude. Girl, I've been where you've been. It's going to be okay. First off, I don't care in what capacity a man cheats. If a man cheats, they are not a man, because they were too damn lazy to not only express their feelings about wanting to not be with you, but also insecure with the fact that you might get mad. To be honest, ooh, this feels good. I was with someone for 4 years and they basically cheated on me with several people. After the breakup, a lot of other girls came forward and said that they were with him at some point in time of our past 4 years, as well as just some disturbing things came out about him that I'm not going to express on here because I don't want any legal trouble. That kind of made it easier to get over him when I realized how much of a shitty person he really was. Realizing it had to do a lot with his own insecurities and a lot of his own issues. Had nothing to do with me, because let me tell you, I'm an amazing girlfriend. not to toot my own horn, and I know my worth when it comes to being a girlfriend. Realizing that it had nothing to do with me really helped. Use this one. This is the bean essence. I think it does like that little bean stuff. So, ooh, ooh, that looks like it's I got it in my mouth. After my breakup, what I really did was focus on me for a while. Like I said, I think really finding yourself and really finding stuff that you like outside of your relationship is really important when it comes to not only kind of getting over what happened, but also just moving forward. If you've never been cheated on, it's not the best. You end up developing a lot of these trust issues, and I do still find myself having certain triggers when it comes to things, but I've kind of put it aside in my head that not all men are going to cheat on me, not all men will cheat on me, and not all men are cheaters. Really separating that fear that comes with being cheated on and going back into the dating scene and going into a new relationship. I think putting that separate in my head has helped me tremendously when it comes to new relationships after that breakup, as well as communicating my triggers. I am very communicative when I feel like something is suspicious, like, you know, not showing me your phone or putting your phone away or not communicating me throughout the day, not texting me, stuff like this that were very little that it took a lot for me to unlearn that people are just busy. You know, people have jobs and no one can be on their phone 24/7, and just because someone's on their phone 24/7 doesn't mean they hate my guts. What's your biggest 3 red flags in a man/ex? Honestly, let me tell you now, this. If you go out on a date with a man and he is rude to any service people you are with, I know this is a common trait, but it's really telling the kind of person you're dealing with. If they're rude to service workers, if they're rude to restaurant staff, if they're rude to any kind of person that's waiting on them, that's a big red flag to me. Another red flag to me is someone who judges financial decisions that do not involve them. I had to deal with this a lot in my past relationships, that they had a different mindset when it came to financial activities, and they would quote unquote judge me. I don't know why I'm saying quote unquote, like what does that mean? They would judge me a lot for financial purchases that I would make on, you know, when I wanted to treat myself, or just, you know, how I spend my money and how I focus on spending my money. I think that's a red flag, especially if you and I are barely dating. Like, you do not need to worry about my finances. If my bills are paid for and my savings are great, then you can shut the hell up. My weirdest red flag is when they do not have a best friend. Now, trust me, I do not have that many friends. I can count as many friends I have on all these fingers. Trust me, I do not have that many friends. But if they do not have one friend that is in their life that has, you know, from either childhood or just has been with them for a couple years, it's kind of telling. I know people are in different situations. People go through depression, people are loners, people are this, people are that, etc. But I think it's kind of telling when they can't even keep one person consistently in their life, because how are they going to keep you consistently in their life? This person's speaking to me, you are speaking to me, and you need to get out of my head, okay? Okay, how to stop comparing yourself to others, timelines, feeling like I'm behind on everything. Girl, trust me, I'm going in with the Lineage water bank. Trust me, girl, I completely hear you. My skin feels amazing. Oh my god, feels like a baby. I hear you so much. You're preaching to the choir here. Honestly, I still struggle with this very much so. I have people in my life who are doing amazing things for their age. I have people who are already married. I have people who have kids in their lives, and I'm over here making silly little videos on the internet, living with my parents still, enjoying life to the best of my abilities. And I feel like the way I stop comparing myself is just truly saying everyone has their own timeline. I remember when I was younger and I was gonna be like, I'm gonna have freaking kids and be married by 25. Like, girl, who? Girl, who was that? Not me, because I can't even see myself getting married for a couple more years still. I see my life really happening later in me. Your 20s, you're not supposed to have shit figured out. I keep telling myself that. The people who have it, quote unquote, figured out, you know, God bless them. It ain't me. It cannot be me. And that's okay. Life will take them in all different directions, and what's meant to be for me will be meant for me, and what's meant for them is meant for them. And I think truly just focusing on what you're doing and what your accomplishments are going to help you out in the long run. Also, you kind of just have to ask yourself, do you want those things other people want? Like, yeah, Sally that you knew, who is a grade below you, already is on her 3rd kid and is married for 5 years, but do you even want that? Or are you just feeling like you're behind because you see everyone on Facebook is popping them out like it's nothing? Actually truly ask yourself, is that even what's important to you? Because maybe what's important to you is getting promoted in your current job and making silly videos on the internet, or if you're just trying to find a loving partner at the time, or if you're just trying to get your business up and running. You kind of really just have to ask yourself, are you behind or are you just comparing? Okay guys, it is currently 11:45. I'm going to be getting ready to go to bed soon, but let's answer just a couple more questions before we end off this video. Top 3 items that make you feel like that girl. Girl, if I can tell you anything from this video, finding 3 things that make, that's 5. Finding 3 things that make you feel like that girl or make you feel more confident every single day is going to be a game changer to your confidence and to your self-love journey. For me personally, 3 things that make you feel like that girl: lip gloss, blush, and eyebrow cream. That's not the word, eyebrow gel. These 3 simple things are essential to my makeup look whenever I do makeup. If I even do a subtle makeup look, if I do a no makeup look, gloss, blush, eyebrow gel cream is, it's not eyebrow gel cream, it's just eyebrow gel. Eyebrow gel is just essential for me, to be honest. I just feel more put together, more feminine, just with a little blush, a little lip gloss, a little slay brow. What is that? This is not 2016. I feel like that girl. I feel like I can take over the world. I look at myself, I want to make 20 reels. I get things done when I have blush, lip gloss, and eyebrow gel. This one is pretty heavy. It is, if your friend is knowingly talking to someone in a relationship with you, tell them you disagree. Now, obviously, we've talked about it. I've been cheated on in the past. Some girlies knew about me, some girlies didn't know about me. To be honest, would I express my concerns? It really just depends. If this friend is coming to me and they're confiding to me and they're telling me their situation, I will obviously hear them out. I obviously don't think they're in the right regardless, and I will tell them I don't agree with what you're doing. I think to some extent, we kind of have to really analyze, like, yes, they are taking part of this, but they're not the one in the commitment. The man is the one that made the commitment, or the woman, whoever they're, you know, cheating on with. The person in the relationship is the one who made a commitment to another person. So yes, even though they are to blame because they're knowingly actively involving themselves with someone in a relationship, the person who made a promise and a loyalty to the person should be getting the heat. I hear everyone out, I hear all their stories. It really just depends. Obviously, I'll express like, hey, this isn't great. Like, we need to figure out what's going on here. If they're coming to me and they obviously know and they feel this guilt and they want to break it off but they can't, obviously I'll help them with that. If they're coming over to me and they're bragging about it, that's where I'm going to look at you a little sideways and I'm going to be like, what? Why are you proud? He's not going to choose you. You know, he's not going to choose you. And obviously, I know people get in some low lows and they pick the bottom of the barrel when they're in the low lows, so. And the last question is, do you believe 2 people can come back together after breaking up? Now, it really just depends on what the situation is. If you are 2 people who broke up mutually just because you saw yourselves growing in different ways and you saw yourselves going down different paths, a few years later you guys come back, you guys matured, and you both learned from what went wrong in the relationship in the first place, then yes, by all means, get back together. Live your love story, everyone. However, if you are getting back to someone who has either betrayed you in some way, capacity, if they cheated on you, just, you know, there was trust issues there, kind of look back at the reasons why everything went to shit. If you guys don't address the problems that you had in your relationship previously, just going around for some more torture is not going to help you. You guys really have to focus on the issues that went wrong in the first place and what caused you to break up. Have you learned from them? Have you grown from them? Have things changed? If you guys are just the same people 2 years later, just because 2 years have passed does not mean this is going to work out again. If you just really want them back and you miss them, give it a month. And that is all of the questions for tonight. If you guys like this video, make sure to comment down below. Let me know if you guys are wanting a part 2. If you guys are and want to leave questions down below, you definitely can. I'll probably also put a poll up on my Instagram. Go ahead and follow over there because I do definitely get your guys' input for future videos. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you liked my advice. Please, you know, for legal purposes, this is all my own opinion, and if you take any of my advice, I am not liable for any decisions you have made. I'm not. Please don't pin that on me. Please, I am just a girl. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye! What was that? I don't ever do that. I'm sorry. Oh, Bailey! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I fell on you. I'm so sorry. Okay, we gotta cut the video. We gotta go before freaking animal services go.